Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an important part of the animal kingdom chapter, Phylum Aschelminthes and Annelida. If you haven't watched the first 3 parts of this chapter, be sure to check them out. The links are in the description and in the cards above. Before we dive deep into the concept, make sure to refer to the official syllabus and previous year questions, PYQs, from here. These resources will give you a clear picture of what to expect in the NET exam and help you focus on what truly matters. Understand the weightage. Identify high-yield topics. Learn from PYQ trends. Stay ahead with smart preparation. Remember, smart work begins with knowing what to study. So, take a moment to explore the syllabus and PYQ list, and let's build a strong foundation together. Let's revise the broad classification of the animal kingdom. First, based on the level of organization, the simplest animals, like Porifera, show a cellular level of organization. From Coelenterida onwards, animals show higher levels like tissue, organ, or organ system level of organization. Next, we classify animals based on symmetry. Porifera are asymmetrical, meaning they have no definite shape. Animals like Coelenterida and Ctenophora show radial symmetry, where body parts are arranged around a central axis. From Platyhelminths to Chordata, animals show bilateral symmetry, which means the body can be divided into mirror halves along one plane. Now let's talk about the body cavity, also called the coelom. Acoelomates have no body cavity. An example is Platyhelminths. Pseudocoelomates have a false coelom that's not fully lined by mesoderm. Aschelminthes are examples. Coelomates have a true coelom completely lined by mesoderm. Examples include Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and Chordata. Here's an important note: Echinodermata have bilateral symmetry in the larval stage, but show radial symmetry in the adult stage. Refer to the images for more clarification. Let's quickly revise the differences between 2 animal phyla, Porifera and Coelenterida. Members of phylum Porifera, commonly known as sponges. They are mostly marine, with some found in freshwater. They exhibit asymmetrical body symmetry. Their body organization is at the cellular level, meaning they lack true tissues and organs. A unique feature of sponges is their canal system, which allows water circulation throughout the body. They do not have a body cavity, and digestion takes place intracellularly. Their skeleton is composed of spicules or spongin fibers. Specialized cells called choanocytes or collar cells help in feeding and circulation. Sponges reproduce asexually through fragmentation, while sexual reproduction is hermaphroditic, with internal fertilization and indirect development. They do not exhibit distinct polyp or medusiforms. Examples of Porifera include Cycon, Spongilla, and Euspongia. On the other hand, phylum Coelenterida, also known as Nidaria. It includes aquatic animals that are mostly marine. It shows radial symmetry. They have tissue-level organization and are diploblastic, meaning their bodies develop from 2 primary germ layers. A key feature of cnidarians is the presence of cnidocytes, or stinging cells, on their tentacles. They possess a gastrovascular cavity with a single opening that functions as both mouth and anus. Digestion occurs both extracellularly and intracellularly. In corals, the skeleton is made of calcium carbonate. Their specialized cells are cnidocytes, which contain structures called nematocysts. Asexual reproduction in cnidarians commonly occurs through budding, especially in the polyp form. Sexual reproduction can be external or internal, and many species show metagenesis, which is the alternation between polyp and medusa stages. Examples include Phasalia, Adamsia, Panatula, Gorgonia, and Meandrina. Let's quickly revise phylum Ctenophora and Platyhelminths. Let's begin with ctenophores, which is also known as sea walnuts or comb jellies. While platyhelminths are flatworms, ctenophores are marine animals. Flatworms are mostly parasitic, found in animals and humans. Ctenophores show radial symmetry, whereas platyhelminths show bilateral symmetry. Ctenophores are diploblastic, while platyhelminths are triploblastic. Ctenophores lack a coelom, while platyhelminths are acoelomates. Tissue-level organization is seen in ctenophora, but organ-level in platyhelminths. Ctenophores move using 8 ciliated comb plates, while flatworms show limited or no movement, especially in parasites. Both have incomplete digestive systems, but ctenophores exhibit both extracellular and intracellular digestion. A special feature of ctenophores is bioluminescence. In flatworms, flame cells perform osmoregulation and excretion. Regeneration is not observed in ctenophores, but is highly developed in Planaria. Both are hermaphrodites, meaning sexes are not sex. Fertilization is external in ctenophores, while internal in platyhelminths. Development is indirect in both, with larval stages present. Examples of ctenophora include Pleurobrachia and Ctenoplana. Examples of platyhelminths include Taenia, Fasciola, and Planaria. Let's learn about Phylum Aschelminthes, which is commonly known as roundworms. These organisms have a body that is circular in cross-section, giving them the name roundworms. They can be free-living in both aquatic and terrestrial environments or exist as parasites in plants and animals. They exhibit organ system level of organization. They have bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic, meaning their body is made up of 3 germ layers. A key feature of roundworms is that they are pseudocoelomates, meaning their body cavity is not completely lined by mesoderm. They possess a complete alimentary canal with a well-developed muscular pharynx that aids in feeding. Excretion occurs through a specialized excretory tube that opens to the outside via an excretory pore. Reproduction is sexual and dioecious, with separate male and female individuals. Interestingly, females are larger than males. Fertilization is internal. Their development may be direct or indirect, depending on the species. Examples of roundworms include Ascaris, commonly known as the roundworm, Wuchereria, which is also referred to as the filarial worm and causes elephantiasis, and Ancylostoma, the hookworm that affects the human intestine. These parasites have significant medical and economic importance. Now, let's move to Phylum Annelida. Includes segmented worms found in marine, freshwater, and terrestrial habitats. They can be free-living or parasitic in nature. These organisms exhibit an organ system level of body organization. They have bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic. They show true segmentation, known as metameric segmentation, where the body is divided into repeated segments. They are coelomates, possessing a true body cavity. For movement, they use both longitudinal and circular muscles, and in aquatic forms like Nereis, parapodia help in swimming. The circulatory system is closed, a significant advancement compared to earlier phyla. They excrete waste and regulate water balance using nephridia. Their nervous system is well developed, with paired ganglia connected by lateral nerves and a double ventral nerve cord. Reproduction is sexual. Nereis is dioecious, meaning sexes are separate, while earthworm and leech are monoecious, meaning both sexes are present in the same individual. Examples include Nereis, an aquatic annelid, Pheretima, commonly known as earthworm, and Hirudinaria, the blood-sucking leech often found in freshwater habitats. Let's quickly revise Phylum Aschelminthes and Phylum Annelida. Aschelminthes are commonly called roundworms, while annelids are segmented worms. Aschelminthes may be free-living or parasitic, whereas annelids can be aquatic, terrestrial, or parasitic. Both show bilateral symmetry, They have organ system level organization. Both are triploblastic. But Aschelminthes are pseudocoelomates, while annelids are true coelomates with metameric segmentation. Aschelminthes have a cylindrical, unsegmented body, while annelids have ring-like segments called metameres. Locomotion in Aschelminthes is limited, but annelids use muscles and parapodia for movement. The digestive system is complete in both. But only annelids have a closed circulatory system and a well-developed nervous system with paired ganglia and ventral nerve cords. Excretion in Aschelminthes occurs through a simple excretory tube, while annelids use nephridia. Aschelminthes are dioecious. In annelids, Nereis is dioecious. Reproduction in Aschelminthes may be direct or indirect, while earthworms and leeches are monoecious with direct development. Key examples, for Aschelminthes, Ascaris, Wuchereria, and Ancylostoma. For Annelida, Nereis, Pheretima, and Hirudinaria. Let's practice few questions to test your knowledge. Let's begin with question 1. Which one of the following is not a characteristic of Aschelminthes? From NEET 2020. Option A, pseudocoelomate body cavity. Option B, triploblastic and bilaterally symmetrical body. Option C, metameric segmentation. Option D, alimentary canal complete. Explanation. Aschelminthes, also known as roundworms, are triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, and pseudocoelomate animals. They have a complete alimentary canal. However, they do not exhibit metameric segmentation. That feature is seen in annelids like earthworms. The correct answer is option C, that is, metameric segmentation is not a characteristic of Aschelminthes. Question 2. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched concerning their mode of reproduction? From NEET 2016. Option A, earthworm, dioecious. Option B, Nereis, hermaphrodite. Option C, leech, dioecious. Option D, Ascaris, dioecious. Explanation. Earthworms are hermaphrodites, meaning they have both male and female reproductive organs. Nereis is dioecious with separate sexes. Leeches are also hermaphrodites. Ascaris, from Aschelminthes, is dioecious with distinct male and female individuals. The correct answer is option D, that Ascaris is dioecious is correctly matched concerning their mode of reproduction. Question 3. Earthworms are called. From NEET 2018. Option A, triploblastic pseudocoelomates. Option B, acoelomates. Option C, segmented coelomates. Option D, unsegmented coelomates. Explanation. Earthworms are segmented coelomates. They belong to the phylum Annelida, which is characterized by true segmentation called metamerism and a true coelom. This is why earthworms show clear body segmentation. The correct answer is option C, that is, earthworms are called segmented coelomates. Let's move to question 4. Which excretory structure is present in annelids? From NEET 2023. Option A, flame cells. Option B, green glands. Option C, nephridia. Option D, Malpighian tubules. Explanation. Annelids such as earthworms and leeches use nephridia as their main excretory organs. These are tubular structures that remove waste from the coelomic fluid. In contrast, flame cells are seen in platyhelminths, green glands in crustaceans, and Malpighian tubules in insects from Arthropoda. The correct answer is option C, that is, nephridia is the excretory structure present in annelids. Question 5. Which of the following is a characteristic feature of roundworms? Option A, closed circulatory system. Option B, pseudocoelomate body cavity. Option C, segmented body. Option D, parapodia for locomotion. Explanation. Roundworms, or nematodes, are pseudocoelomates because their body cavity is not fully lined by mesoderm. They lack body segmentation, which is present in annelids. Parapodia and Nereis, an aquatic annelid, and a closed circulatory system is a feature of Annelida, not Nematoda. The correct answer is option B, that is pseudocoelomate body cavity is a characteristic feature of roundworms. Question 6. Which of the following annelids is blood-sucking? Option Pheretima. Option B Hirudinaria. Option C Nereis. Option D Ascaris. Explanation. Hirudinaria is a blood-sucking leech and an ectoparasitic annelid. In contrast, Pheretima is a free-living earthworm, Nereis is a free-living marine worm, and Ascaris is a parasitic roundworm but not blood-sucking. The correct answer is option B, that is Hirudinaria is a blood-sucking annelid. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Follow us on our social media for daily NET tips and quick revision content. You can download the notes for this chapter from our Linktree, the link is in the description. Also, check out our playlist for this chapter and the daily NET MCQs and PYQs series for fast and effective revision. More parts of this chapter are on the way, so stay tuned. All links are in the description and important videos and playlists are in the cards above. Keep learning, stay motivated, and see you in the next video. Let's crack NET together.